All right, we back. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone's tuning in. Um, it's another Friday. Thank God it's Friday. So let's get right into it. You know, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I help people find attraction or find ways to better uh, attract the right one in their life. So I talk about a lot about, attraction, but sometimes I don't talk about what causes people not to be attracted to them. And sometimes it seems simple, but, you know, believe it or not, it's not as simple as some people make it. Some people just, got the gift. Some people don't. You know, I was fortunate to, grow with my grandma, and you know, she, she basically she taught me how to, attract, women at an early age, even without her knowing it. And a lot of it is, the biggest thing is how you take care of yourself. So, the number one way of losing attraction with someone, with a woman, is basically not being able, not taking care of yourself. Basic personal hygiene issues. Um, you'll be just so surprised on how men, some of us lack just personal hygiene. Anywhere from dental, especially dental hygiene. People don't realize the importance of dental hygiene, from brushing and flossing, and that's not just the overall, but that is a major part. You know, are you walking around with gingivitis? Think about that. Just think about who want to be attracted to someone with bad breath all day. You know, you know that not only repels, which is push someone away, push a woman away. It also causes yourself to have low confidence. Think about it. If you worry about, if you didn't take care of your hygiene, and we a lot of us know, if you got, you know, you having flaws, or you got stuff between your teeth all day. The plaque buildup is so bad that you can't just floss it out, and any type of conversation with someone, you feel embarrassed to basically talk, uh, and if you know it subconsciously, they also going to know it as well. And once again, the lack of flossing, the lack of brushing teeth, you know causes gum disease. It causes a lot of other issues that going to um, dictate your confidence. Also might dictate uh, your romance. Once again, it's going to be hard to get a woman to want to kiss you, want to sleep with you, if you got bad breath, or if you just got bad overall hygiene. Would you want to be with someone that had bad hygiene? I tell you about a story that had one a young lady a while back, years ago, and you know, getting ready to make some magic, pull down the panties, and it was straight funk. You know, like, do you think I entered that? No. You think I called her back? No. You know, that is basic hygiene 101. If you can't take care of that, you're not going to take care of anything else. It's almost as if you don't either care about yourself enough to take care of it, or you just don't, like one of the two. And like I said, not trying to be too critical. Over here we are all about being the best version of ourselves. And once again, in order to be that best version of yourself, you have to, in order also to track the right ones, you have to think about this not just from them, but also from yourself. This is going to make you just feel a lot better about yourself. This is going to just make you, uh, you know, not overthink. If not overthink situations just because you know that you're feeling good, look good, you take care of yourself. Once again, people don't realize how important, basic hygiene is to confidence. You know, you can be lift all day in the gym, but if your teeth yellow and look like yuck mouth, you are going to, have low confidence. I don't care what no one say. You know, that's just, you know, that's just the basics. So once again, your um, poor choice or your lack of dental hygiene is causing or could be causing you, you to lose attraction and women. And once again, it could be, um, they look at you just not taking care of yourself. Um, and if you can't take care of yourself in that sense, how can you take care of the family? I mean, just basic things, that you might don't even think about or that you haven't thought about. But to me, it's, to the most people, it's just basics. So, uh, so dental hygiene and a lack of grooming is, plays a very key role into attraction, especially losing attraction. How many of us, you know, have attracted the right person and then, instantly they lost attraction. Instantly, right when you open up your mouth. It could have been, poor dental hygiene, bad breath. And like I said, we all probably been there. That's one reason why I definitely try to keep gum. You know, um, a big secret that I found, to prevent poor hygiene is drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated. um, and it's not just something I discovered, but it's also something that read, and uh, that's something that I just do. It's also something I read, read all the time, and you know, um, we got so much bacteria on the tongue that keeping the keeping your tongue hydrated is a great way to, prevent, bad breath. Also, making sure you scrape your tongue, when you're brushing your teeth, you scrape it to get the bacteria out of or, from off of your tongue, you know. Um, Another reason why it's important to have grooming uh, good grooming and great hygiene, especially dental hygiene, is like it or not. When you first start talking to someone or when you first being introduced to someone, when you first meet someone, no matter if it's a blind date or someone introduced or it's a long time friend that you haven't seen in a while, it's you marketing yourself. Like I said, like it or not, it's all about marketing. You don't know that person well enough to take the chance, to take a risk, to have bad breath. Think about it. I mean, would you? Because you would think, man, that person must didn't care. And to some of us, bad breath is offensive. It's almost like stealing from me. Like damn. Like you, it's just like stealing. Just put it that way. It's like that's how offensive it can be if it's if it's that bad or if it's often. You know, some people you can get away with it from time to time, especially only if you know that person. Maybe a sleepover. Somewhere you dating. But if it's every day on a regular basis, then you know you have to go get that check. You know, and figure out the problem. I remember when I was in high school, my, ex girlfriend, told me, hey, man, you got some bad bro. And I could have been hurt. I could have been butt hurt. But, and I know she wasn't being offensive. I know she wasn't trying to, hurt me. She was just being honest. She was, being, you know, and a lot of times it's just the food that we eat, So, I identified that, I notified, and and I made the correct corrections, So, but how many of us maybe heard that from someone, thought they was playing, or thought, oh, she just hating or he just hating, No, maybe they was just being really really serious with you, and not everybody's just hating on you. So once again, um, and just from my studies, uh, bad hygiene, dental hygiene is the leading cause of heart disease. So we don't really think about you know uh, plaque buildup as being a major issue besides looks, but it's actually a big issue when it comes to your overall health. That's why when you see those like commercials about men grooming, they always talking, or men health, they always see a man flossing, brushing their teeth. Because really, that's the only way that we can truly make ourselves look to look better. You know, women can do all this makeup and different wigs and all that. Men, we can't do none of that. We can floss, we got to brush our teeth, you can, groom, stay groomed, hit the gym, but that's about it. I'm talking about real men. Um, you know, so so if your issue's not been uh, not having issue, if you never had issue attracting women, but maybe keeping them, this could be a reason why. And like I said, it's just part of life. It builds up your confidence, and once again, it's all about marketing. At the end of the day, we all marketing ourselves as high value people. In order to truly be high value, you have to take care of the basic grooming. You know, Certain women look for that. So so this could be a way to attract that certain woman in your life. So once again, if this not for you, then hey, this message is not for you. Don't take offense to it. I try not to put too much negative stuff out there, but like I said, sometimes message have to be straight to the point, and this is what this a type of message straight to the point. So you know if your teeth is not the best when it comes to brushing, of your hygiene or your routine is not the best, make sure you're brushing twice a day. I'm starting to take a toothbrush to work so I can remind myself just to get my my you know so I can make sure I'm brushing on schedule. Flossing, yes, in the beginning it's a headache. It might take some time, to floss and floss regular, but it really works it, especially with plaque buildup. Plaque buildup is probably the leading cause of um, bad breath. Once again, we already know from my study, leading cause of heart disease. You don't want to have gingivitis. So make sure you do yourself uh, uh, a proper and by brushing your teeth. And this is going to allow you, and something this basic is going to allow you to stand out from 90% of the guys. You know, we talk about how not to overspend and be overly confident. This basic stuff, this basic action will cause a lot of that, because, whereas a lot of guys think that they need jewelry, they think they need the cars, they think they need, the fancy clothes, sometimes it's just a nice smile. That's all you need. So, anyway, until next time, stay blessed.